Tell me, my brother, so what are you trying to achieve and how can I help you?
So I'm starting a mobile notary service in South Florida. It's going to, right now it's going to be myself. Eventually I will have other notaries. I'm looking for something that's all encompassing, a one-stop shop. I've been doing my research. There's a lot of different softwares that are out there specifically for notary companies, but everyone doesn't have everything. So I'm looking for everything in one so my life can be easier. And also I'm going to offer other services like fingerprinting, weddings, video depositions. So I'm looking for something where everything can be integrated. And at this point, I'm willing to pay a decent amount because you've got your $10 a month here that doesn't have booking. You've got your $20 a month here that doesn't have CRM. So I need something all encompassing. So that's why I'm here, and hopefully you can find a solution for me.
Okay, so I hope as well. I believe I have all the solution for you, and I want to show you what we have. And if you love it, you're gonna join us. So you see this platform right now? You see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you click login. We give you 14-day free trial, of course, to try it out regardless. So this is kind of our main dashboard. It shows you how many customers you have, how much revenue you did, how much leads you have active. And all these things that you see are based on a month or a week or a quarter. So you can see your progress on a week-to-week, month-to-month basis kind of deal. On the other end, here you can see your employees. And here you can see more widgets like calendar, funnels of your leads to customers. Employee location, you can actually GPS track your employees. You have to-do list, and you have other things that you can add. So all these widgets you can just activate and deactivate from here. So if I don't have employees at the moment, you're just starting, you can just click here and remove your employees, and it will refresh and remove your employees from here. So you can, like, custom make your dashboard. That's number one. This is the most simple thing. And let's just move to the more interesting things, okay? Secondly, you need to take payments from your clients when you do notary for them. So we integrate for you different payment methods like PayPal, Authorize.net, that's like worldwide Visa, and Stripe, that's payment gateways. You can go by yourself, register, get the best deal from any merchant services provider. He can give you one of these gateways. And you just come here, you just click and you plug in your credentials, key and client ID, you make it live, click save, and you can start charging credit card. It will go straight to your bank account.
So if I'm with, let's say, TD Bank, they'll give me something to do that?
Yeah, if you have merchant services with TD Bank, you tell them I want a gateway for Authorize.net. Authorize.net is Visa, worldwide Visa. So they have to give it to you. It's Visa. Any bank relates to Visa. Visa is Authorize.net. It's the same thing.
So people will have 3 payment options?
No. So you're gonna choose one because you don't need 3 payment options. So you choose, let's say, Authorize.net, and then eventually when you say send the, let me show you something. I'm just gonna make it easier for you to see. And 1 second, please. Just a quick view kind of deal how it's gonna look like. Yeah, so when you send an estimate to some client of yours, it's gonna look like this. You can accept, decline the offer, or remind me later. If you accept it, it will convert it to an invoice, and it will already ask you for payment. If you decline, like, it will send the customer, hey, we're sorry to hear that, blah, blah, blah. We really want you to be with us. If it's remind me later, it will basically remind you again in a week, hey, call this client, he's interested, let's move forward.
Is the logo CRM Runner going to be there, or my logo?
That's going to be your company logo. We're just
Perfect.
showing you an example of how your company will be here. Kind of.
Okay.
Let me show you another one. So this one is how an invoice will come. So it will come with your logo. We want to thank you for doing business with us, blah, 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 pay. You click pay here, it will go to Authorize.net backend, and you can just fill out your information and make a payment.
So what are the three options again that so I could tell my bank?
You have authorized.net. I think your bank, if you are working with your bank, I would go on authorized.net just because they are like very bank oriented.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
Yeah, you don't need to. I can give you the video later so you can listen in.
That's okay.
So authorized.net, that's for that. Okay, now I want to show you another cool thing. I'll just follow your kind of line of thinking related to Notary. And if I miss something, you let me know, okay? So about booking, right? So booking, we have actually two modules of booking. I kind of gonna show you both of them if you want, but the main one is a regular booking. So let's say I put here your company name. So let's say Notary and Notary appointment, and I did a mistake. How do you write Notary?
N-O-T-A-R-Y.
N-O-T-A-R-Y. Okay. So disregard my thing.
That's okay.
And what color is your website, let's say?
I'm building it yet. See, that's the other reason I'm on this call is because I wanted to find out the integration and everything. So I wanted to get my software ready before I built the web page. But let's say blue.
Let's say blue. So here you can choose any color you want. You can change it to any color and choose really precise. And you can put RGB color, exactly the right numbering, but whatever. Let's assume it's this one. Then you can customize your hours of operation. Then you can put like how many slots between one appointment to the next, so you don't get double booking or something like that on the same time. Like, you know, let's say 30 minutes every slot, so you don't have enough time to drive to the next customer. So you do maybe 2 hours.
Especially if you're driving from Davie to like Deerfield Beach.
Right. So you can do like 2 hour time slots, for example. How many number of booking per slot? So you can do, let's say you have 2 notaries, so you can do 2 bookings for the same hour for the same time or whatever. So you
look, David,
David,
I'm already sold. I'm ready to download the trial. My main question is how it integrates with my webpage.
I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. You cannot be sold already. I want you to enjoy my presentation.
I don't want to waste your time. I'm gonna download it as soon as we get off.
Okay, good. But let me show you something cool. So before I'm gonna show you this real quick, I want to explain you. So you can come here to customize, and you can customize the service you offer. So let's add the service that you offer. Give me an example, fingerprints, right? So
fingerprint.
Let's say fingerprint. So whatever, description, fingerprint. Give me another one just for
wedding.
Okay, so let's just keep this. You want another one or it's enough?
No.
Okay, so now basically let's go back to booking real quick. I don't think I saved it. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so here you choose the services you're offering. So let's say I can choose wedding and fingerprint. I don't want the rest because it's not related to you. And then what kind of details you want from your client, and then you click save. So you can click preview here. So you can see notary appointment, and people can choose tomorrow. You see 2 hour time slot, so they can choose. They can choose fingerprint or wedding. Yeah, I want wedding.
This is exactly what I'm looking for.
Right.
Now,
no, wait.
Does it connect to my calendar?
Wait, listen to the end. Short code. You see this? So you click short code. You take this, copy, paste to your website, done. But you need
to my website.
You need a web developer or someone, you know, like someone that can put it in the right space, I guess. So
it's the short code for what?
This short code is for people to put on their website, so you can integrate that.
Right. But this, what will it do? It transfers over. It integrates. How does it integrate?
It will integrate to your website, and then basically, and then people can come to your website, click on contact us. They can leave their details. They click submit. It will go here as a new lead. It will update itself in the calendar, and you're going to get an email. And the customer will get an email that you have an appointment coming up.
So they can book through my website, but it'll go through here.
Yeah, so you can be on top of your game.
Of course, of course. Now, does this integrate with my Google Calendar?
Not exactly, right? So we have a calendar. If you here in calendar integrate this, you can integrate our calendar with Google Calendar. If you do that, then it will integrate with Google Calendar. But actually, you don't even need it because our calendar is the bomb. You can actually use it from the app. It notifies you. You can watch it.
That's my next question. What's the app?
What's the app? The app is the best. CRM Runner is the app.
Okay.
I can show you even how the app looks like the look and feel of the app, so you can see how it looks if you want. Do you want to see it real quick?
That's okay. So, I mean, CRM app or CRM Runner app?
CRM Runner.
Okay. Basically, this is everything I need. Let's get down to the gritty. How much is it?
I didn't show you the few more things that are important. You don't want to see more things that actually going to help your business?
I don't need to. I don't need to. I love it. I love it. And what I'll do is on the free trial, I'll sit down and play with it, tonight and figure it all out. I'm pretty computer savvy.
Okay, got you. So just a few quick things that I want to show you. If you go to the dashboard, we have here a button called video tutorials. So you can just play and pause and go back and forth and play with the system. So you don't need to read blogs and articles or whatever, just to make your life easier. And now let's jump to nitty gritty. Another cool thing, just so you know, we have shortcuts here. If you want to get to any function in our system, it's like a one-click button that you get to anywhere you want. And one quick last thing that you need to know, we have this actions bar here. So if you want to create estimate, invoice, payment, whatever you want, you don't even need to click customers and then add new customer or whatever. You just come here from anywhere you are. Let's say I'm here. I want to add a customer from the dashboard. So I click here, actions, new customer, new lead. So I just click and I'm already there. I don't need to go to anywhere. I just start filling out the information and I'm done.
Well, since this is going to have personal information, what kind of security do you guys have for this?
This is encrypted in 256 kilobytes like most CRMs in the world. Plus you have two-way verification with SMS, two-way authentication, just to make sure that nobody can break into it. And that's basically and you need to know so many information to even get into it. Then you need to actually send an SMS. Then you need to get that SMS, put codes. It's not easy to break in,
Okay.
In the end of the day, even the Pentagon got into, but we secure it in the best way possible with two-way authentication and all that. So I don't believe it's possible to get in, especially to your notary business. If you are not like the stock exchange or someone that worth spending hours on end, I won't believe they're gonna try to break into it.
What's the cost, David?
Okay, so cost. You're a very easy person to explain the system.
I just like to get to it.
Okay, pricing. In the end of the day, you can go on a month-to-month basis. It's gonna cost you $35. You are a one-stop shop, one guy. You don't need to pay more than that. So $35 if you pay month-to-month. If you want to pay year in advance, it's $25 per month. That actually will give you two people. So you have an admin and a member. So you can use it as an administrator and a member. So you can use two people on this system. And then so if you have two people, it's like $12 per person kind of deal. But as you start growing and moving forward, it will be $25 per member per month, or $35, depends on the package. Everything
so to sign
included
now for a year is $300.
Yeah, $300 for the entire year for two people. So it's no brainer.
Okay.
And again, you're saving 40%. So if you don't care, more when you start growing, it becomes already important because $10 a month more times more and more people you start onboarding, it becomes expensive, you know.
So once I add new people, it's how much per person?
And depends on the way you go, but it's again going to be $25 or $35. But this
Per month.
yeah, but our CRM gonna pay for itself. Like, let's say, how
Well,
you
but everybody doesn't have to have access to it, do they? I can have an employee that just goes out and does the notaries, and I just tell them what they need to know.
basically you can practically. I'll tell you. In the end of the day, I'm doing business for 20 years, right? And I went through. How long do you do business? Like you are from the business world, or you are a new entrepreneur?
I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm specialized in film production.
Okay, film production. So I don't know what experience you have with clients like past tense, but in the end of the day, a lot of customers have weird tricks because we are humans, so we do things. So some people, for example, will dispute your card, let's say after the fact, or some people will do whatever manipulation they can do. So number one, about all these disputes, if you actually have a member and you attach a job to him, so the job is to go and do notary, for example. So the customer needs to sign on that notary in the field with his finger, and he can take the payment, and I can take a picture of my notary. So I have all the fact that I was in front of him with GPS location that I was there, watermark, everything. So when the dispute comes, I give him a brochure to the dispute company. Look, this is everything that happened. So that's bullshit. Give me my, you need to take that?
Yeah, just 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question. Does it sends out invoices?
It sends invoices. If you compete with any other company in the world, your invoices will be the bomb compared to them. Let me just show you real quick. I promise 1 more second. Okay. So let's say I go here to shortcuts. I go to invoices, and I can, let me just show you. So if I create an invoice, so we have 2 cool features in the invoice estimates, whatever. Number 1, I can look for a customer and I can start typing some quote. So I can say, whatever I have in my thing, like 1 unit of that, and start adding lines. Okay, maybe I need this thing. Again, I'm just typing things that relate to me, or maybe I don't have it in stock. If I have it, it will auto-populate it. If I don't have it, I can just bullshit something and just put a number, whatever. So this is like the old school way. 99% of all the softwares in the world will give you an option to add items and build a quote, okay, or an invoice. Our system is smarter. You can create packages and predefined, like wedding. So we do this, that, this. This is like the main things you do for wedding. Fingerprint. We do this. We're gonna check your fingers. We're gonna do whatever you do again. So you can choose a package, and then instead of typing it, you just click on this. Let's say big list like that. It will auto-populate this big invoice or whatever I need. I don't need to spend my time. Boom, estimate invoice in 1 second. Maybe it's not a 1 wedding, maybe it's 2 weddings. So I just go here, change it to 2 or whatever, 2, and I'm done. I don't need to retype again and again, just 30 minutes, just wasting time building a quote. Another cool thing is I can do save and send. That already gonna send to my client with like, hello, it was a pleasure talking to you, whatever. And I can save it for my records. Now I'm gonna show you how it looks when you actually save it. So you have an option to add like a front page and back page, and you are a photographer, like you are from the film industry. So for you, it will be no brainer. So the thing is, I can add like this nice page and will make my company look like a insurance company or like a brochure, not like a regular invoice. So you can make like invoice here, high quality notary solutions. The invoice, we have 30 different designs you can choose. I just chose the most empty one just so people can imagine their style. So you can put whatever the invoice is, and then in the back you can add signature option here, whatever you want, and then you can add like another page. By the way, we do wedding, fire, whatever, fingerprint, this, that, any kind of solutions. So when they read it, it's already like a nice. It's like
All right. So I can upload these images.
Yeah.
To build
So
the invoice.
Yeah. So that's number one. Number two, you can create a set payment. So you can say, if you do payments schedule, like let's say I want $1,000, 500 deposit, and 500 when I finish, I come there, finish all the notary with you. I want the next part because it's a big job for me.
David, you're overselling. I'm doing it. I'm going to download the trial. I'm going to work on it tonight, and I appreciate everything. This is literally one stop. It's literally everything I need all in one.
Okay, now let me show you. So here
I don't need to see anything else, David. I don't. I'm going to play with
nothing. Just last thing. You asked me where do I add the pages. So just so you know, you go to customization. If you go to pages, you can just upload these kind of images. You decide what will be the email that comes out, and you can add like signatures if you want and all the good stuff. Whatever.
Yeah. I got it, man.
I'm done. I don't want to.
I'm
just trying to show you the power is very big, and
I see it. I see it. It's amazing. I'll spend hours just looking at it tonight. I'm going to download the trial now. Sold. Done deal. Thank you.
Okay, sir. That's it. Easy.
All right, David. Thank you so much. Now, what about customer service?
Customer service, we have a support page. You can read more like how-to kind of deal. You can chat with us on the chat box. You can email us. You can call us.
What are the hours?
We work from 9 to 5 Central Time. So it's basically, what time is at your place?
10
to 6.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect, David. Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
You sold me. I got it.
Cool. So one last question, comparing to what you saw already, do you like what you see?
No, I've talked to 2 other businesses today. This is the 3rd one. This looks like everything I need. So yeah, I'm literally getting ready to download it.
Okay, beautiful. 14-day free trial on me. After that, go ahead, enjoy. You have questions, give us a call or text or whatever you need.
Thank you, David.
Ciao, signor.